case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 2009, a case that brought the required evidence for armed robbery convictions to the forefront was heard in the Supreme Court of Indiana, Gray v. State. This case revolved around Tony Gray, a habitual offender charged with robberies of 2 fast food restaurants. Witnesses did not see a weapon, but Gray's behavior implied he was armed at the time. Subsequently, he was sentenced to 70 years in prison. Following his conviction, Gray appealed, asserting insufficient evidence to prove he carried a deadly weapon during the robberies. The central question: was there enough proof that Gray possessed a firearm during these crimes, or could his behavior and verbal threats be enough to suggest this? The Court of Appeals affirmed Gray's conviction, but was not unanimous. A dissenting judge urged for Gray's crimes to be reduced to lower-level felonies, catalyzing a further appeal to the Supreme Court of Indiana. The stakes: the state was required to establish beyond reasonable doubt that Gray used a firearm during the robberies to uphold his conviction for armed robbery. The court took a hard look at established legal precedents and the evidence, focusing particularly on whether Gray's behavior and verbal threats alone could be regarded as evidence of possession of a deadly weapon. The conclusion was an unexpected blow for the prosecution. The court ruled there was insufficient evidence Gray was armed during the second offense at Long John Silver's restaurant. Despite perceptions, witness accounts failed to corroborate the theory that Gray was armed. Consequently, Gray's convictions were reduced to Class C felony robbery and Class D felony criminal confinement. Bulletins in Indiana purred with the judge's gavel, a resounding echo that perception alone could not bolster a case of armed robbery.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of climb.